So, you just finished Season 1 of Dandadan, and what a hell of a Season 1 it was. From its great but weird opening, to the beautifully tragic story of Acro Silky, to the goofy arrival of Gigi, and then that amazing cliffhanger of an ending. But now, most people who have watched Season 1 will move on to the next anime, waiting another year or two for the second season to resolve this disturbing cliffhanger. But you're different. You still haven't had your fill of Dandadan. You need more. You need to know what happens next. What is Evil Eye's story? Hoster? Reiko? Who are they? What's the Dandadan? It's the name of the series, right? Who's this guy? And will Okarun ever get his balls back? Well then, if that's the case, you only really have one option. To read Dandadan. So you can finally see what everyone's been talking about. Now, thankfully, the anime's been covering a pretty consistent amount of chapters since episode 2. Plus, we have the teaser at the end of every episode, and usually the Dandadan socials usually drop a few extra screenshots and clips for the next episode during the week. So it's pretty easy to guesstimate the anime's ending point, since while you'll have probably just watched it, I'm recording this a week before the episode comes out. Either way, if you're someone who's planning on reading the manga legally, you'll be starting with Volume 5, the one with Gigi dripped out on the cover, as Volume 4 covers the content from the second half of Episode 9 to the start of Episode 12, with the group arriving at Gigi's house. And tragically, we won't be getting Volume 4's bonus chapter animated, The Turbo Granny's Quest for Eggs. That sounds a lot weirder now that I've actually read it out loud. Anyways, it shows us why the Psycho X Granny ship is the best ship. Now, the anime usually covers about 2 to 3 chapters per episode, and since episode 11 ended perfectly in line with chapter 30, season 1 will most likely end with chapter 33, but with some of the hot spring scenes from chapter 34 thrown in there to add some creepiness to that cliffhanger for episode 12. So if you're planning on jumping directly from the anime to the manga, you're best to start with either chapter 33 or chapter 34. So now's the time to run out and buy Volume 5, to support the official release. Or, you could try more dubious methods to procure the chapters. And then when you're caught up on the manga, you can catch brand new chapters then on Monday on official websites like Manga Plus and Shueisha. But either way, the first thing you need to do is check out the bonus chapters because they are amazing. They give us some great character moments that we just don't get in the main series. But in the grand scheme of the series, Season 1 was only a small dent in Dandadan, covering 33 chapters out of the series' 170 plus. And that's only at the current moment. So right now is the perfect time to pick it up and start reading. And while I personally would recommend starting at chapter 1 and reading all the way back up to where you are, jumping in at chapter 34 is still fine. But if the leaks are to be believed, we probably won't be waiting too long for Season 2 as it's apparently already in production. And while I personally would love a 24 episode season, I'm fine with getting another 12 episode season if it means keeping it at this standard of quality, as it really was amazing. And if you're interested, here's a breakdown of how many chapters were covered per episode. And yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't realize how little certain episodes covered. Thought they covered a lot more. Now, sorry for a short one, but I've got to get working on my next video, which hopefully won't take 3 months to do again. But I'll see you when I see ya.